Okay, so welcome back. This is going to be Chronicles of a Blue. That's what I'm going to call this. I'm going to call this broadcast channel or this series of videos. Chronicles of a Blue. So my goal is to get to Blue Mage, and I just want to experience it from the ground up and show you what it's like. So maybe it's not as intimidating to other people. It's very hard to see it through, new players' eye and tell them exactly, what to do because it's very hard to remember those years you spent as a level 1 blue. So, anyway, I'm just going to get my character through as much of the story as I can, as quickly as I can, skipping cutscenes and everything, trying to get to that blue level. Alright, first thing we're going to do is link all of the Aetherites. Ethernet, or is it, they call it the Ethernet? Let's see how many there are. Oh yeah, the map. That's right. I want to create the map huge. Okay. Um, let's change this. I'm gonna move this to the center where my character is. Gonna see why in a little bit. Gonna make this huge. It's very hard to do the mouse with a controller stick, but doing what I can with what I got. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a little big, but yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Okay. Now we go into UI settings, and I go over to HUD, or where is it? Let's see. I thought it was in HUD. It's under General. I'm pretty sure it's here in HUD somewhere. Are you? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Map size. Fine, doesn't matter. Transparency is going to be at 60. And we're going to have it. We're going to have it restored whenever we're standing still, because we're going to have a chance to look at it. Okay, so now you're going to see. I'm going to pull up the map. It's huge. I can't, I don't know where I'm going to run, right? But as soon as I start moving, it turns transparent. It's still on the screen. I can still see it. In the daylight in Gridania, 60% is just perfect. It's great. I can see the whole place. I know exactly where to go. So there's an Aetherite over here. And actually, I can just look at the map. I'm not even looking at. I can barely see, or I'm barely paying attention to the terrain around me. But I'm just following the roads here. Gonna link up to the Aetherites as much as I can. Take that off. Double hit square if you're on PS4, PS5. If you're using the settings that I'm using, which is that you bring the map up with square, and when you start moving, square turns it opaque again, and then you double tap it to get it off. So now we connect to this. Okay. Quick travel. Active help is mentioned. I don't need to worry about that since I turned active help off. Now, the nice thing about Gridania and Ul'dah is that they are connected by terrain, by the ground. The only place you can't get to is Limsa. You have to advance the story far enough to get to Limsa. So if you start at Limsa, you're stuck in Limsa until you advance the story. If you start in any of the others, Ul'dah or Gridania, you can use their Aetherites to navigate around, teleport around. Speaking of which, one thing I have to do is visit a Mog. I'm gonna make that map a little bigger. Yeah, let's make the map a little bigger. Mini map kind of has to be a little big. That means I also have to move the duties down, which I'll do. And then finally, what's under duties? Oh, active help, which doesn't matter. I can leave it. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so where are we off to? I have to collect. There's an ETH right here. And actually, you know what? I can leave this up while I do that. Can't I? Oh, I guess not. Alternatively, you can have it as full transparency and it just stays like that. Which I can try, because actually whenever I pull the map up, I might just want it to stay there. So we're gonna have it not reset. So there, now it's constantly active. And it's not in my way. Believe it or not, it's not in my way. I noticed that, you know, when it gets dark, it gets, you know, I tried to adjust transparency for when it gets dark, but in Gridania, in the sunlight, it doesn't work. It's awful and you can't see it. Okay, so there's another one. And you'll see I moved my hotbars around a little bit, and I moved the text around, the enhancements. I moved everything around. So when I pop sprint, it looks better because of where it's placed. It's nice and big, and I can see it, and it's close to the text bar, the log chat. Sorry. Where's this one? Through here. Right. So this is how I like to do things on a controller. I know a lot of people out there love to tell you that PC is the way to go, and they give that whole PC master race thing, which I'm not really a fan of. Because belittling somebody for the limitations of what system they're on is not fair. Especially because the system is designed to work both ways. If you want to use it that way, you can use it that way. There's mouse, you can use mouse and keyboard, or you can use legacy controllers, which is, you know, using a video game controller. Because if you don't remember, Final Fantasy XI was designed for PS2. And they kept that interface for the longest time. They didn't change that interface. So a lot of people like to stick to macros. And I love macros. I really love them. You gotta know how to use them though. Because there's that delay in your abilities. You know, that 2.5 second cooldown between using skills. Or whatever it is. Yeah, it's 2.5 seconds. But if you know how to use macros right, you can cut the time down between abilities by a lot. Not all the way, but by a lot. Anyway, we'll get into that talk later. Much later. Alright. How many do I have? Do I have all of them? No, I'm still missing something. What am I missing? Conjurer's Guild. Ah, that's right. So I'll just warp over to... And I love this now that... I love this now that they changed the teleport menu to center around, where you're teleporting to. Because the screen actually rotates around and it's like, oh, you'll get here if you go here. You'll be here if you warp here. You'll be here. You'll be here. I mean, it's kind of nice to get your bearings. I like that. I like that a lot. So they have changed Final Fantasy XIV a lot in the last 14 years. Little minor quality of life updates, which is cool. I like Final Fantasy XIV the way it plays. It's just fine. It's great. I don't want them to enhance the leveling experience. I don't want them to change how combat flows. They don't really have to. I just think they need to work on just adding more variations, such as Beastmaster or Puppet Master or, Geomancer. I'm hopeful they have those things, but they're not going to since they already shut the door on that. Oh well. Blue Mage has done the best of all the Final Fantasies so far since 5. The Blue Mage they've really done justice to Blue Mage in this game. So now I'm just going to take your quest, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, double dialogue. That is really kind of stupid. It's stupid, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It just makes me feel dumb for walking away. Yes. Have to. Oh, this is one of those events where you can't skip through it, and you can't click through it too fast, or you end up saying no by default. Yes. Even though I'm going to betray you in a little bit. Even though I plan on betraying white mages for blue mages. I am not loyal to your cause. Your cause is nice and everything, and I can follow your cause, but I can be bought by others. I'm not tied down by anything. Alrighty. So we got our first quest, but you know what I need to do? What I need to do is visit the Mog, visit the mailbox first, because he's got a lot of goodies for me. Where's the mailbox? I gotta find the mailbox. Ah, there it is. I see it. Alrighty. Where are you? You get your own stone, you lucky little Moogle. Yes, I will take all. Yes, I will take all. Thank you. Okay, yeah, it's filling up my inventory from reverse. So I wrote a message to Square Enix about exactly that, and that is really cool. I am so happy they did that. Because I like the beginning of my inventory to be free. That's where I want my items to go. But if everything is just auto-placed and like the end of it, it's... Maybe it's not going to work in this case. Maybe the ability to put items in reverse order it's cool, but maybe it's not what I was hoping for. Maybe it's like a monkey's paw type of thing. Wish for it. Careful what you wish for, though, because you might not like it. Okay, we are almost done. Alright, so everything's in reverse order, right? So what happens if I sort now? Alright, fair enough. Alright. So let's get our minions done. Clean up this inventory. It's too bad you can't click a little faster. I'm gonna get out of their way because they're busy in the mailbox now. I don't want to be annoying them with the animations. Because that's actually kind of annoying. When you're doing something and someone sits right down next to you and just starts spamming all this stuff. Starts spamming emotes or or whatever they have. I don't want to see that. I've been known to blacklist people for spamming one emote too many times in a row. Oh yeah, I'm not going to use it, Fantasia. Can't use this stuff. This is all gear. I can use this though. Okay, we're going to put that in the armory chest. Now recommended should put it. Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright, and that'll give us a big XP boost. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I do kind of want to prioritize my button layout. I don't like certain things. Whenever I'm using things and sorting things, putting things in the inventory and armory chest and stuff like that, I want to customize everything, and I like to customize my stuff, so. Alright, we're going to do that real quick. It shouldn't take long. Just because I know what I like to prioritize. So obviously I like to prioritize just go down the list here. Have retainer cell. I'm just gonna grab everything I like and just put it at the top. Add saddlebag. Equip. Add all to saddlebag, which doesn't really matter. Unequip. Item comparison, which I do like. So equip is going to be kind of a lower priority. Because, I mean, I can already equip things just by clicking on them, just by pressing X, so... Just by pressing or whatever. Putting on my armor chest and my character settings and all that stuff. Retrieving materia. Yes, definitely cool. Alright. Try on. Extract, which is all going to be in the second bar eventually. Just a second, I'm just going to figure this out. Let's see, extract materia. We're going to have that Bob equip. Repair. Return to inventory. No, actually, return to inventory and the armory chest should be second to last. And sword should be last. Okay, so where is... Discard. Discard. Place an armory. Yeah, okay. Try on retainer, unequip. Where's that search for recipe? No, that's here. Because I love that one. Okay. Apply changes. Okay, now that's just how I kind of like things, because at the very top is, of course, if I'm going to look for how to craft something, I want that priority. If I want a sword, I just click up again, and it automatically gets the sword. Next is armory chest and inventory. Try on. Yep, they're all, everything looks good. That's just, it's easier to get to everything, that's all. It looks a little uglier, but it's more functional than anything. Wait a second, what did I put in my inventory? Oh. Oh yeah, oh, I had two of those. One for level 70 and one for level 80. Huh, I forgot. So what do I do with the second one? I mean, I could just throw it in my armor chest or something, I guess. Anyway. Alright, cool. Oh, and teleporting. You might not know this, but it actually... Let's see, I have 50, right? And... How do I get to the teleport menu from here? Is it under configuration? Oh no, it's only when I unlock the ability to teleport. Yeah, I haven't unlocked the ability to teleport yet. I can customize it there. It's under a little function called settings, and you just have to click up on settings whenever you're opening the teleport menu, and then you can customize it so that it only teleports if it's over a certain amount of gil. I like that. I like that very much. It only uses a free ticket if it's over a certain amount of gil. Otherwise, it's like chump change, and it's like, I don't really care. Anyway, we connected all the threads. Got our job quest. Yep, I just want to go out and level now. So, you know, I might as well just stop the video here so I can do that. I'll stop the video here, and I'll pick the next one up for leveling. That's what I'll do. Okay, talk to you in a bit.